It is, like I say, if anybody makes you perlo, they really like you because it's time consuming. And when we got married, I thought I knew how to cook perlo, but like you said, there are many different kinds of perlo. And my family cooked red perlo, which meant you didn't stand over it that extra half hour, making it like a roux, which looked like tomato paste, whereas Jerry's family did. So for 42 years, I have cooked brown perlo, just like his grandmother. But I remember people having a yellow perlo, and I don't know, I can't imagine that people could afford saffron to make yellow perlo. But I know people also made what was called a vinegar perlo, which I don't remember tasting it, but I remember it referenced. So, and then some people don't even make red perlo. They make more like what we call Spanish rice, which is tomatoes and green peppers and onions. Cooked some,
some kind of meat put
but
in
you can still tell what everything is. You know, so yeah, it is very time consuming. I'm working on my second book about Minorcans, and that's one of the things that's going to go in it, or the book after that, which is a cookbook. And it's not just associated with Hispanic people. So, and then when we were on the Isle of Man, I think it was, we were going through a little cafeteria on top of this place over a bay, and I went, Perlo. And it was spelled like we spell Perlo here, P-I-L-A-U. It's the invisible R, you know, and it looked more like a saffron Perlo. And they said, yes, that's Perlo. And they pronounced it like we pronounce it.
Mm-hmm.
And so
they were Indian.
Yeah, and I believe actually it is an Indian Persian type dish. So the Minorcans probably brought it here, but I don't know where it originated that we can say definitively yet. So that's a work in process for me.
Right. Of course, it was also the staging ground for Turnbull, you know, in his endeavors to round up people to come over here, you know, from Italy and Greece and Sicily.
Well,
and I mean,
so who knows? It's just fascinating, the threads of how, you know, food travels like that. But Perlo is, you know, you can stretch a pound of meat really far and feed a lot of people. So I always called it a poor man's paella because of just one protein source rather than all the other stuff you put in paella. But that's definitely...
In fact, sometimes the protein is butter beans.
Yeah, during the Depression, my grandparents, that's what my grandmother said they used was butter beans.